are at the Upsurge event. This year is special. We have more than 150 participants.
Upsurge, an initiative by the prestigious business school XLRI, yet again successfully completed its fifth cohort of more than 150 women leaders across various sectors in India. The 3-week leadership program was conducted by the Center for Gender Equality and Inclusive Leadership in association with XLRI. This initiative aims to empower women leaders globally, focusing on enhancing their roles in C-suite positions.
Hi, we are at the Upsurge event, and this year is special. We have more than 150 participants. I am here with the core team members and the facilitators. Let's ask them that how the journey has been so far. So, Sangeeta, what is your experience?
It's actually fabulous just being in this room, the energy, having 150 women together, forming a collective. And I came to know that today we have some of the alumni of Upsurge, the first edition, who've come back to pay it back and are supporting this cohort, which is just fabulous. And this is what we had in mind always.
The center's sole purpose is to design interventions like this, like Upsurge, so that it actually has a resounding impact across industries. So we have industries, more than about 120 organizations, 40 odd industries represented. But the center's sole purpose is not just interventions like this to fuel people's and women's aspirations, but also to convert this into a strong body of research into what we need to do differently as a country to actually enable more women across multiple sectors.
I think to me, those are two signals. One, that the program is extremely good quality. And I stand here saying that today with pride after 4 cohorts and now in the 5th cohort. But also importantly, the fact that it's a burning cause. And organizations realize that, and that's the reason we've had overwhelming response. We've gone from a purely virtual 3-week program to a hybrid 3-week format. So the first 2 weeks are virtual events. And then we all come together here in Bangalore for the grand finale, which is what we're here for today.
It's a very unique one because it brings together so many senior women leaders. Like this cohort, the average work experience is 19 and a half years,
Right.
which is a very senior cohort. And 150 of them get to come together and interact. And it's pure magic. In fact, earlier today, some of them were telling us that they have, in their 21-year career, they have never been in a room, forget a session, but in a room with so many other senior women. That implies network, that implies lessons learned, maybe comparing battle scars, learning from each other. And the other magic we see happen is, for some reason, when we bring senior women together, there's instant camaraderie.
Shubha, I have a question for you. Do you feel that women are, in fact, empowered today?
Women are empowered at a macro level. As we say, it's happening, there is awareness, but practically there's a very, very long way to go. And it still is working only for a very small fragment of society. It isn't spreading the way we need it to.
Of course. Savita, and follow-up question on that. Do you feel gender equality exists in the corporate culture in India today?
Idealistically, we would like it to be, but that's not what reality is. We are hoping that with this kind of a program, the women leaders who join us are able to amplify this effect and bring forth that culture which exudes equality and build it up.
Right.
And not wait for things to happen, but kind of amplify it to a level where speed it up.
The event marked a historic moment, bringing together more than 150 senior women leaders on a single platform. This gathering aimed to foster discussions on leadership, empowerment, and the challenges faced by women in various sectors. The conclave also addressed critical issues such as gender bias, work-life balance, and the need for inclusive policies. These discussions aim to identify practical solutions to create more equitable workplaces.
As a woman in corporate world for the last 25 plus years, I worked in Procter & Gamble for 20 plus years. I relate to the cause. and you really want to see how we can help other women who are coming behind you. The second thing that is really powerful about this program is just the group that runs it. They're all XLRI alumni. I'm XLRI class of 1995. To connect with other alumni from different batches, it's really special.
Speakers at the event included prominent figures from various industries who shared their experiences and success stories. Their narratives served as an inspiration for many attendees, highlighting the importance of resilience and determination.
Women leaders who are at their early stage in the career, do you think it's easy for them, or are they facing challenges probably they can't speak about, and how can they deal with that?
That's such a fantastic question because, at the early stage, if you talk about, which is, let's say, 6 to 10, 11 years in their career, there are systemic elements that come in the way, but they're also internal because that's the first drop-off point typically for women. Marriage, childbirth comes in the way, and that's when they really have to start both choosing their priorities and deal with the external pull and push factors that come in. So while organization focus on diversity numbers, and there is a sense of equality, equity for though is a very different ball game. So for women who are starting to then navigate a different personal journey, personal life at that point of time, the stakes are very different. The challenges and hurdles are very different at that point of time. So some of them are social constructs, but a lot of it is also mental in terms of their own mindsets, beliefs, expectations of themselves that have been set for them either by the society.
Someone who's so early in their career, I have learned so much just by seeing how, right from how this program is designed and executed to then going and meeting other, leaders in the past. Who can say that in the past 2 years they've met 300 women leaders from this country? And I think that in itself has been very inspiring. And
somebody my age or me personally or my friends as women and as girls face, whether it be being viewed differently because you're a woman or through a different lens, or whether it be seen as less than because you're a girl, or feeling disrespected in taking up a leadership role, even just at my school level, taking up a leadership role and telling people what to do. Even as a girl, that gets seen worse off as if you had a boy telling you. And that's, today we had Renuka speak, she said the exact same thing, right? So whether you're a leader in a senior position in a company and a CEO, it's actually not so different from what we face at a much younger age. And so hearing how these fabulous women who've reached so far in their career have actually combated issues like this and overcome challenges like this in their own careers, it's not so far off from learnings that I can take into my own life or that people my age can actually implement in their own life.
It's a great opportunity to network and connect with so many successful women. I mean, how often do we get to do that really? So in that sense, it's been a great experience for me so far. And I'm looking forward to the rest of the evening.
Sure. And one quick question that do you believe right now gender equality exists in Indian corporate industry?
Tricky question. So I think we're not there yet, but we've made significant progress over the last decade or so, if I may say so. But we have a long way to go, to be very honest. So we may think that, there is equality and every person, every woman for that matter has a seat at the table. But in a lot of organizations, that is not true as far as I know. So I've been lucky to be a part of Diageo where women are completely equal and treated equally with men. But I think overall we do have a long way to go.
This landmark event demonstrates XLRI's commitment to fostering an inclusive environment where women's contributions are valued and celebrated.
We started Excel for W formally in 2021, which is a group of women alumni who've come together. And at the same time, we also supported the formation of CGIL, Center for Gender Equality and Inclusive Leadership, pioneered by XLRI. And these are the two forces who have come together in order to bring this program. And this is just one step in our effort to ensure gender equality and ensure that there is gender balance in the world. I think it also initiated because we saw data which said that women were not holding positions of power. There was rampant gender inequality, and especially in the corporate world, we found women in the C-suite, women at senior leadership levels were very, very few in number. The percentage was less than 10%. So this upsurge, in a way, is our effort to correct that imbalance, to engage, enable, and empower women to reach for leadership levels so that we can have a more equitable society.
I think this is the right platform for a lot of women to participate, right? And it gives them a lot more context, power, and tools to maneuver the whole corporate world that they are in right now.
Right.
And I think this is no better platform, and I've not heard about any better platform for women till now, in my personal experience there. So it's an amazing event.